Hello children, we are solving chapter number 1, integers of standard 7. We have been solving examples wherein we were using the properties of integers. Let's continue with question number 5, which has a lot of example in it which deals with the properties of integers. Let's continue with our work. We have already done question number 5, sub-question D. Now we are starting with sub-question E. Sub-question E is 625 multiplied by minus 35 plus minus 625 multiplied by 65. Children, now when we study this particular statement, we'll see that there are actually two terms. This is one and this is the second. These two multiplications are to be done and finally it is to be added together. That means we can say that we can get a tray here and another tray here. But there is small, problem over there. What the problem is? There is one number that is in both the cases, both the trays, but one is positive, the other is negative. Yes, I am talking about 625. In first tray, it is 625. In the next tray, it is minus 625. But there is no problem at all. We all know that multiplication is commutative. So we are going to use commutative property and we are going to take this minus and we are going to give it to 65. Okay. So let's do it. This is how you get the statement. Now the first tray is 625 multiplied by minus 35 and the second tray has 625 multiplied by minus 65. Now both the trays have something common. It is 625. So what are we supposed to do? Yes, we will remove that common thing out of the trays. We'll take it out. So 625 goes out. What remains? In the first tray, it is minus 35 that is remaining, and in the second tray, it is minus 65 that is remaining. So our next statement will be 625 out of the bracket and inside the bracket minus 35, in between plus sign as it is, and the second tray gave you minus 65. Okay, with this let's proceed. And which property it is? Yes, it is distributive property. Solve the bracket. Children, the number in the bracket, they are exciting numbers, you will see. They are very easy, simple numbers to be added, and when you add them, this 35 and 65 gives you 100 and minus is the sign of the greater. This is how the addition yields minus 100. Now what is the multiplication? The multiplication is too easy. 625 multiplied by 1 gives you 625 with 2 zeros and a negative sign. So you'll see that a huge multiplication addition which was asked was converted into very easy example by using the distributive property, and you quickly got the answer. Let's move to the next sub question, that is F. 7 multiplied by 50 minus 20. Now we are again going to use the distributive property. Here initially we are going to multiply 7 and 50, then we will multiply 7 and 2, and this minus sign will remain in between. If you would have solved it the other usual way which you have learnt till now, what you would have done is 50 minus 2 gives you 48. That 48 a big number to be multiplied. Multiplication of big number is tedious, time consuming. Here what we have done is we have solved it using distributive property. Now multiplication of 7 and 50 is easy. 7 5 is 35 followed by a 0. Very easy. And 7 2s are also very easy. That is 14. Just subtract and quickly get the answer. So you will again see that the use of the properties makes the thing simpler. But the only thing is you have to go on practicing. As much as you practice, you will find them interesting and easy. Next sub-question, that is G. Both negative numbers to be multiplied will give you a positive answer. So let's remove that negative sign. So minus 17 into minus 29 actually means we are multiplying 17 and 29, because we all know we will get a positive answer. Now children, this 29 is expanded as 30 minus 1. There are various methods of expansion. Now we have the number 29. 29 can be written as 20 plus 9 also. 29 can be written as 30 minus 1 also. 30 minus 1 is the number which we have taken. This 29 can be written as 28 plus 1 also, and there are various ways of writing, hundreds of ways of writing. Okay, but selection is very important. Okay, here we have just selected this 30 minus 1. Why we have selected this particular thing? Because multiplication of 17 by 30 will be easy. Multiplication of 17 by 1 again will be easy. So out of the list of expansions, you will only select the one which is the easiest. Here, if I would have selected 20 and 9, I would have to multiply 17 by 20 and 17 by 9. In that case, my multiplication would have taken too much time. That is why we always select the easiest number. So now our 17 is now to be multiplied by 30 minus 1. Let's use the distributive property. 17 will be multiplied by 30 initially. Minus sign copied down, and then 17 will be multiplied by 1. Multiplications of these kinds, they are very easy. 17 3s are 51 followed by 0 minus 17. This subtraction is also very easy, and you have got the answer quickly. So your selection of number is again very important. Now the last sub question, it is H. Minus 57 multiplied by minus 19 plus 57. How many terms are there, children? There are 2. This one multiplication is to be done entirely, and then another term, that is 57, is there. So let us focus on the first term. Minus 57 and minus 19 can be written as 57 multiplied by 19. You have taken the multiplicative identity, or the other way you can say two negatives multiplied together will give you all positive. So we have written it as 57 multiplied by 19. Okay. And what about the second term? 57 here is multiplied by 1. This is multiplicative identity which is being used. Anything multiplied by by 1 gives you the same number. So 57 is expanded as 57 multiplied by 1. So you have used the multiplicative identity in the second term. And for the first term, what you have done is minus can be removed easily. Now again we are having two multiplications to be done and then finally to be added. Let us put them in the tray. First term and second term, both inside the trays. What is common? 57 is common. So remove 57, write it once, multiplied by Now 57 removed from here, 57 removed from here. You are left with 19 in the first tray and 1 in the second tray. Just add them quickly. 19 plus 1 gives you 20. 57 is to be just multiplied by 2 now and followed by a 0. And this is how you quickly get the answer. I hope you have understood the things. Practice more. Practice will help you to get the perfection which is needed. Keep solving. Thank you for now.